All right, welcome everybody to our team training, and congratulations for jumping on, and congratulations to all of you who hit your promotions. I just wanted to record that congratulations for you. Now, last week we chatted about putting up a number, that income amount that you want to earn residually a month that is absolutely life-changing. Now, what we got you to do was rip that bit of paper out and either put it on your bedside table or back of the toilet door, because I was like, where do you go first thing in the morning, or where do you look at? And everyone's like, in the toilet. So putting it on the back of the toilet door, so when you shut the door you can see your goal. So for those of you, have we done that? Yeah? Love it. It's something that I haven't even told Caitlin. It's something that
I can do this.
putting it. So if you missed last week's training, write down a bit of paper right in the middle and write down that amount that you dream to earn. So if it's 5,000, 2,000, 10,000, right there, and then you write down 5 things minimum that money can do for you. So if you put down, I want to earn $5,000 a month residually, write down the 5 things it will do for you. Pay off my house, pay off my car loan, give me $1,000 a month towards a holiday, or wherever it might be, and you write that around the circle, and you have that bit of paper ready to look at first thing in the morning. Something I've done and it's worked wonders, so it might work for you guys. So highly encourage that. Also, I made a list today. Just a little housekeeping on events. So I know you guys are seeing it a lot through the team, and events get posted up every Monday. So as of today, 8 p.m. tonight, Perth time, is our Limitless Lifestyle Business and Product Zoom, which is going to be run weekly on Zoom, 8 p.m. It is incredible. We always have huge numbers. All the NMDs have come together, and we're just exploding it with so much fun and awesome information, awesome stories. So I've got a little incentive for you guys with that in a second. You have to wait. And then we know Tuesday nights are at Nat's house at the Fishbowl, which is what we call her house, so in North Beach. I will not be posting the flyer for that, because right now there's already a lot of flyers for our weekly events. So I will always remind you guys in team training that Tuesday nights are at Nats, but you won't find the flyer. You'll need to reach out to your upline, or you can send myself or Caitlin a message and we'll forward you that flyer. Because Thursday nights start this week, Thursday nights events, this is something, it's at this house, it's gonna be here at Caitlin's house, and us leaders, we commit to this Thursday night, rain, hail or shine, whether we have 10 people rock up, whether everyone bails, or we just can't invite anyone, no one can come that week. We are always here. We love this event, and we've been sticking true to it now for a year, and we've watched it grow and grow every single week, and we've changed so many lives from doing this. So if you are over east, it is at 7:30 p.m. Perth time. Again, I know it's late for the daylight savings crew, but if we have enough requests, we will open up a Zoom and have the laptop in front of the people. If that is still too late, we always have that Monday night Zoom, which we will probably record 1 or 2 of them, so you have something to send people, but we won't be recording them every single week, because the idea is to filter people onto them. And in saying that, I have mentioned this to Naomi over there, your leader over there in New South Wales. If you want a product and business Zoom on, which is a good night, that was tongue twister, for you guys, which means it'd be something like 5:30 over here. I will commit to that every single week for you guys, as long as you commit to. Because then I can help you, and we can always get some of the other NMDs to come on that week as a guest speaker to share their story, share the business. So guys, I know there's a few of you over east. If 8 p.m. on the Perth time Monday is too late for you, then I will commit to doing one every single week for you, but you've got to commit to, or I won't do it, just because we need to be smart with our time, guys, but I'd love to help you there. So recap, Monday night Zoom, Tuesday night at Nat's house, Thursday night at Caitlin's house, and our Friday Lady Lifestylers lunchtime at Matisse Beach Club. Going to be epic. So if you do have friends in Perth, they're mums and they just can't get to the nighttime ones, the Friday daytime one, we have so much fun.
Come to that.
We just dress up in our beachy, summery, girly outfits, and sometimes have some wine.
Natasha, you're like, yes, we do.
Awesome. So we have all these events on for you, and yes, it can get overwhelming, every time the flyers go up, yes, it looks like a lot, but Jay's like, I can come to my first one. I know, I can't wait. You're going to love it. What was I going to say? Yeah, there's a lot of events on which we think is incredible. We're putting these on for you. Choose what you can and really try to commit to at least one event a week, whether that's a Zoom or one in live, coming in person, whether you have potentials or not, because if you know you're committed every week, you know what to build for. And this is something that we've stuck to doing all along our whole Juice Plus journey, and this is what's really helped us grow business, is committing ourselves to our work. So that's why I couldn't be more passionate with that for you guys. And also, I know some of you again are over East, but I think at this stage, the 25th of February, which is a Saturday, is going to be our Team Coconuts NMD party. Woo! Because we've had more people available on the 25th. So it is going to look like it's the 25th around that lunchtime. So if you're in Perth, please keep it free, because you all need to be there, because you all have made a massive impact on this team, and the party wouldn't be the same without you. So we need to celebrate your success. And I think I'll be putting on some champagne.
No, there will be champagne.
There will be champagne. Well, let's see if I
There's no
share it.
celebration without any champagne.
I'm going to have at least 5 bottles, and then I'll get you guys some. No, we'll have lots of champagne. So 25th of Feb. Also, another little thing I want to make a point of is we have our weekly events, and we also have the 19th of Feb, the Sunday 19th of Feb. This is our epic training day event.
It's a mini conference.
It's a mini conference.
Yeah.
We are putting a conference on for you guys. If you want massive success in your business, this is a non-negotiable event, because we know the content you're going to get throughout the day is absolutely going to change the way you think, the way you work, the way you're motivated. It's going to be incredible. There is a Zoom option, so go and buy your tickets, and there's an option to buy your Zoom ticket, and then a few days before the event you'll get given the link to Zoom in. So block off that day. It is a day event. It's going to be epic. And if you're running for SC, work your little booty up to get to SC, because we have a VIP breakfast for SCs and above, and you will get your invitation if you're an SC or above to come to that. So I think, Karis, you should fly over for our VIP breakfast. God, you just made SC. Yeah, so, and then the last event, this is just another one. I know there's lots out there, but it is up for you for grabs. On the 10th of February, I can't remember his name. It's a weird name. Kerwin Ray. Yeah. I've just put the flyer up today. It's in the big group of flyers. He is all about social media training. So it's not specific to Juice Plus. It's specific to grow your business through social media. So it's all live. There's no Zoom. So if you're in Perth, you can come to that. You've got to buy the tickets. Lots of events on for you guys. Please don't get overwhelmed with it. Just know you have a lot to choose from, and take what you can. Take advantage of whatever you can. We recommend committing to as many training events as you can, and at least one Zoom or live event. Okay, enough from me. Time for Caitlin to talk.
Boom. All right. What did you want to say?
Hand it away. All right, Caitlin's going to share something we're just carrying on from last night's team training, is working on networking. We're a networking business.
I'm going to ask some questions.
She's going to ask some questions. All right, cool. Well, I'm just going to leave it in your hands.
All right. I want to be interactive. Let's do this. How are we all? We're good? All right. Can you guys all take yourself off mute if you don't have too much background noise? I don't want too much racketing going on. Have you, like, blocked them?
Maybe. No, there we go. Jade's unmuted.
It's working.
Just Jade's unmuted. No one else.
Hi.
Awesome. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so I want to know from you guys, before I start giving you some top tips that I've learned along my 4-year journey. Hey, Ash, you've just joined us. Welcome, babe. I want to know what are some things that you find as a hurdle. You come across with your networking and you find it a hurdle. You're like, okay, I get to a certain point. I sit down, I allocate an hour in my schedule. I sit at my computer and I get there and I go, crap, what the hell do I do next? Does anyone get to that point?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Because I used to hit this all the time, and at times I still get to that point when I'm like, I swear I've networked with everyone on my Facebook when I actually haven't. So I just want to know from you guys, give me some feedback. What are you feeling are your hold-ups when you're networking? Yep, Tash, go for it, babe.
Okay, well, basically, I've got some followers now that are liking my posts on like Juice Plus and what I do on a continuous basis. But like, one of them is like big and stubborn, and I don't know how to like approach her or word it. Like, hey, and then I don't want to frighten them off because she has been a follower now for like a month and a bit. So I want to approach her, and I've got a few like blokes as well. But because I'm a chick, I just look at a chick that acts like a bloke sometimes. But I don't know how to actually just message them and go, oh, I've noticed you like my post, or is that too forward, or do I just let them continue to like until they approach me?
Okay, so some tips on that. What I would suggest is really, and this is for everyone as well, in whatever situation you can apply this to with your networking, is when you're going to network with someone and you think, I don't know if I should keep pushing forward or whether I should hold back and reserve a little bit. It's really important to find out what are their values, and before recontacting them, what's 3 reasons that they need the Juice Plus product or the Juice Plus business. If you don't have those 3 reasons down packed, where this person absolutely can't go without Juice Plus, then you probably don't need to contact them. You need to do the withdrawal effect. So I'll give you an example. For sometimes there will be someone that says, I'm a single mum, I'm not earning a lot of money at the moment, but my kid's covered in eczema. And I will go, okay, right, she needs money, kid's covered in eczema, and there's health issues in the family because they're not able to afford organic food all the time. So I start creating conversation around that. What are you guys eating at the moment? How's your little girl? She's just started swimming lessons, I noticed on Facebook. How did she go with her eczema in the chlorine? And you really got to highlight the crisis points of sometimes people's health. So you might say, I noticed the other night that, you took the families out to McDonald's for someone's birthday, whatever it is. And you can kind of go, what if you were to join the Juice Plus business with me and I could teach you how to earn $500 a month? Would you be interested? And sometimes, even if they need the product really bad, approaching them with the business is actually a smoother way of going, because then they don't see the product as expensive. Then also another way to go about it is the withdrawal effect, where you're giving them so much information and for 1 week you just don't contact them at all, but you continue posting extremely inspiring videos, keep inspiring them with posts. You might tag them in some of your information, but you're not private messaging them, so they're not getting your full attention. And when that happens, people go, oh wow, she actually doesn't need me, she's not desperate for customers. Sometimes people might go, oh, she's coming out of desperation. If she doesn't get this sale, she doesn't get the promotion. She doesn't get that money. And sometimes people are like, oh, I'm just buying the product because she wants to get commission. So, but when you've got 3 reasons why that person needs the product, it's never that situation. Does that kind of help, Tash?
Yeah. I'm writing it all down. Yeah, no, it does help.
It's all
especially with single mums. Yeah.
All right, anyone else? Does anyone else is anyone, Jade, have you noticed, both Jades, have you guys noticed anything with your networking?
I'm just not very confident talking to random people. That's my big one.
Yeah, cool. And sometimes you get a little bit scared because you start talking about Juice Plus. So you put pressure on yourself to have to explain what the product is, explain the prices, and you feel like you have to justify or explain what's going on. So sometimes the best way to go about it is, like I said, find 3 reasons why they need Juice Plus or why it would be good to incorporate in their lifestyle. So you might just start talking about, do they go to the gym, or do they prefer to run outside, or do they do dancing? Like, what are their hobbies? What do they love doing? And really build a relationship and a friendship before you bring Juice Plus into it. Because eventually you're going to say, what do you do for work? And they're going to say, well, what do you do? And you say, oh, I work in an office, but I'm so excited. I've just started this online business. I've got a group of, there's 9 people on the Zoom now. I've linked arms with 9 other girls and we're doing this business together and blah, 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 blah. So you might give them a little spiel about how excited you are about Juice Plus. And then that is the opening for them to go, oh, what is that? And then you can say, have you ever heard of it before? And wait for them to say yes or no. So a lot of the time that's what I do, is just approach people to build the relationship. Go out with the intention of connecting and building relationship. It's really important, guys, that you either keep a list of names that you're contacting or you're keeping a 30-day grid. Because after January, February, March, April, you must be planting seeds now in January. You might be planting seeds now in January, but those seeds aren't going to flower till March or until June. So what I do in June is I go back and I contact everyone that was on my January list. And by then they've had time to think about it. They've got their savings up. They're sort of over that excuse period in January, and you can start talking about, you know, in June, what was your January New Year's resolution? Did you ever reach it? Because now I'd love to help you get there. It's halfway through the year. Let's do something about it. So there's lots of different ways, but it's just approaching people with conversation with the intention of creating a friendship, not selling them Juice Plus. Because as soon as you get in your mind that you're going to go sell them Juice Plus, you put pressure on yourself and you find it hard to make conversation or contact. Cool. All right. Anyone else about networking?
Oh, there's some chats.
There's some chats. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that pop up.
All right, all good. We're just reading the chats to make it fun start. Well, that's a good one from Natalia.
Yeah, that's good, Natalia.
People saying to me, do I know you? Which makes me feel like I'm trying to start on the back foot to become friends even more.
Great. So with that, what I would say with that is if someone's saying, do I know you? I would then say, actually, I don't think we know each other, but I noticed we've got 2 mutual friends. And I thought I'd add you because those 2 mutual friends, one of them actually is in my business and you know, even if it's a sideline buddy or it's someone in Team Raw or somewhere else, you can say, I've actually noticed that they do Juice Plus as well. Have you ever heard of it? And then if they're like, no, I've never heard of it. Why are you contacting me? Like, who are you? You can say, sorry, I just thought I'd reach out to you because I noticed on your profile that, I don't know, you're only working part-time at the moment and I've started an online business. Would it be interesting to you? Or like, it's just, you're just trying to come up with conversation rather than a sales pitch. And always leaving, my top tip when networking, every time you send a message, leave a question at the end. Always, because then that means that they're more inclined to reply. But if you leave a statement and say, hi, hun, hope you had a great weekend, full stop, it's a statement. It's, I hope you had a great weekend. There's no need for them to really reply. But if you say, hi, hun, how was your weekend? And question mark, they're more likely to reply and say, it was really good. How was yours? And then you can say, oh, yeah, my weekend was good.
Yeah, so always leaving a question. Yeah. I'm going to add on to what Kat said because she's given you examples to jump straight into it from a how do I know you and jump straight into Juice Plus. People do this to me all the time. So I only add people who I do have mutual friends with, or if I'm on any of those girls pages or whatever, if I've posted and they've commented and I've added them as a friend, most of them I get at least one mutual friend because there's that 6 degrees of separation in the world. So at least you're bound to have a mutual friend along the way. If they have absolutely no mutual friends, I only add them if there's been interaction by me liking one of their posts or they've already seen my name come up somewhere. So I wouldn't just actually add random people and you've had no interaction through group or you have no mutual friends, or you're going to risk the do I know you and you have to kind of have that like, actually I don't know you at all. But what I do is, look, this works for me. It may not work for you guys, but when someone says, do I know you? Or I'll say, after they do something like that and I was like, hey, look, I'll take a while to reply. I won't reply straight away. And I'll be like, hey, thank you so much for the ad. No, I haven't met you before, but we have some mutual friends and if they did comment on a post or something, you did go into that. Or I say, look, we have some mutual friends. I love making new friends on Facebook. I'm really passionate about what I do, which is working in the health and fitness industry. You guys work in that industry, so you're allowed to say that. And I say, I like to post lots of stuff on my page. If I want to make new friends and share it with them. Or another thing I say is, it's really corny. And I literally leave it as, I really like making.
Jade's like, that's how I met Kim.
Yeah, see,
so it obviously works.
It works. I say, look, I love making new friends on Facebook. If that's too random for you, or I hope you don't find it too weird, I say that straight up because if they're going to find it weird anyway, I sounded like a dickhead no matter what, right? But if they do, most girls come back and say, you know what, I love making friends too. And I was like, sweet, conversation. So that's another example, and I don't go straight into business. I know that was a very long-winded answer, but I got it out. So.
So there's lots of different ways to network and build your business. Does anyone want to share one tip about what's working successfully for them at the moment? Just purely through networking, through messages, through private message. Come on, I know there's some people in here. We've had some SCs and SSCs come up through the ranks.
Hint, hint.
All right, let's go, Karis. Let's put you on the spot.
Yeah, brand new SC.
Just one thing that's working well for you, whether it's Facebook, phone calls, text messages, events, whatever's working.
I think what's working best for me is Facebook. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I've got my own group, and it's a lot of friends and family in New Zealand, and then some people I've met over here, and I just share my story every day. I'm just posting I've been doing lots of fitness and training to be a personal trainer, so I share all that, and it's been bringing lots of people in, and yeah, it's been working.
Amazing.
Awesome. So your strategy is to create your own group, put your daily content on there. So number one, you're being consistent with what you're posting. You're being a product of the product by promoting what you're doing, your healthy lifestyle. And then you're just inspiring other people until they're ready to jump on board. So that's a perfect example.
Yeah. Oh, and I use my kids. My kids help me too.
Yeah.
They know all about Juice Plus. So
if you guys have kids, take as many photos as you can with any part of the child. That sounds really wrong. Like if they're holding their, I know some people don't like posting their child's photos on Facebook, but yeah, use your kids to promote the product. Love it.
Great little advocates. All right, anyone else? Let's get another one. All right, Naomi, you're up, babe. I can see you're looking like, just please don't choose me.
No, the reason I want to get Naomi up, guys, is she has had great success in getting customers, and I think that should definitely be celebrated because we're all on our own journeys, and Naomi has found something that has worked for her, and it just needs to be shared. So
let's do it.
Take it away.
Hi everyone. I wasn't even going to hop on this training, and then the kids got settled and everything. So honestly, like everything that I do is again through Facebook, like living where I live, same sort of situation as Karis. You can't just sort of go and catch up with people for coffee and things like that. My biggest absolute number one tip, which is what I tell everyone down through the team now as well, is consistency. Like you have to minimum, I post on Facebook 3 times a day, but not all of them are Juice Plus related. Like I follow that whole system of one post be educational, one inspirational, one just personal family stuff, because obviously people are still wanting to see the real you. It's not all business stuff. So, and yeah, I think just from that, you become a real person, a human person. So when you do post more Juice Plus related stuff, or what it is that you're doing or how that's impacting your life in that way, then people are more inclined to reach out. Like I can't say that I generally start more one-on-one conversations, like as in me initiating it now. It's more people sending me messages. So yeah, that's kind of like, I guess, yeah, my thing. I just stay consistent on Facebook because people are always watching no matter what. Like they've, and you start to know, like I've kind of gotten to the point now where I go, yeah, I haven't, like I'll start to see the same person like some posts for maybe 2 or 3 weeks in a row, and they have never liked something before. And then I've even said it to Mick a few times, I bet that's going to be our next customer. And then they'll message, you know what I mean? Like they just start to pick up on, like they've decided for themselves that they're ready to open up to it or whatever. But yeah, so it's just, yeah, in a way there is a system to it, and there is like a methodology to it. And it doesn't happen overnight. It's like just being consistent no matter what. Like you could go a month and not get a single customer.
Yep.
But after that time, you could have 20 customers come because you were consistent for that whole month before. So it's just, yeah, sticking to it, believing in the product, definitely.
I love that.
Definitely. And that's what we were saying at the start, is making sure you're planting the seeds now in January. If not, you should have been doing it in December. So then in January, February, March, they start to flower, and that's when you get your best customers. So by June, once they've been on the product for 4 months, they're going to sign up as a franchisee because they love it so much. And like it's very, very different now. When I started building the business 4 years ago, the only way that I was taught how to do the business was build a massive customer base of 20 to 30 and then turn all those customers that love the product into franchisees. And that's what I did. I didn't know, we didn't do business events back then. We didn't even talk about the business. People were less inclined to talk about it because it was one of those things. But now network marketing is such a proud business to be part of, and so many people are part of network marketing businesses. So much easier to talk about and share. So whether you're doing it on social media or events, guys, it's consistency. It's choosing 1 to 2 events every week, plugging people into that, whether it's the Monday, like tonight at 8 o'clock, we've got the we've got the online event. So you can invite people to the online event tonight at 8 o'clock and use that as your consistent one every single week. Otherwise, use a different event during the week, and just every single week you turn up and make yourself the challenge that if you go to that event on that day, you have to take someone with you. And that was, that's something I've just been born and bred in this business.
And I think it can get lost along the way because we have so much going on. We've got to keep it simple. I just want to recap on what Naomi said about being consistent. Posting 3 posts a day, guys, takes 2 minutes. Even if you did them all at once, some days I know I have a busy day and I'm like, I forget to do it. So I post 3 different posts about 3 different things. One is educational on nutrition, one is something that inspires me or might inspire someone else, something might make me laugh, or something fitness, something like that. There's 3 kind of different ones. One of them will be about healthy living. It will be specific to Juice Plus in the photo, or you can tell that I'm really into nutrition. So I do them all at once because only certain people see what different things. Some people will see your Juice Plus related one, but they won't see your inspiration one or whatever. So 3 posts a day is not hard. And, we have days where we're so freaking busy, but you can just, if you post, a lot of people overthink what to write. If you notice some of the things I post, I'm like, I actually don't even know what to write this. I'm just like, ha, 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 this really made me laugh today. Or, quote or word or, little emojis.
My tip is really, would you follow yourself? So if you were to go on your Facebook page right now, would you be someone that would follow you? Are you inspired by your page, or do you just post random crap that just is not necessary? You really got to look and be like, is it inspirational? Am I impacting or changing anyone's life? And like Naomi said, I love that you use that. Is it inspirational, motivational, or educational? And that's really what I base all my posts on. Is it inspirational, educational, or motivational? Or is it about family, friends, and just the lifestyle that you're living? And if it's not one of those 4, then, you got to start to think, is it really worth posting? Or am I just doing it for a bit of a fun? It's totally up to you how you run your social media. But we'll be learning this at Kerwin Rae. We've got 5 minutes left. I feel like I'm under pressure.
That's fun. Would you just...
I could talk for days. I want to just give you guys so much info. But
just go. Okay, no more questions. Just power up 5 minutes.
No, I'm going to talk to them. All right. Yeah. So earnings. So I suppose there becomes a point in your business where everyone can go through that hobby phase. You go through hobby phase, decision phase, and then commitment. So we want to change you guys from hobby where you're earning you might be earning $80 to $500. We want to put you in decision phase. When you start getting over $500, you're like, all right, now this money gets to make some decisions in my life. I get to make some choices. We want to change that straight into commitment, where minimum $1,000 is hitting everyone's bank account. Because when I look at the reports, and if I see that someone's earning under $1,000, I become worried, because that income can drop and spike and drop and spike. But once you've got a qualified business and you're in commitment phase of just, I'm posting 3 times a day, I'm doing events every week, I'm on team training, and you're doing all these things, your paycheck, you can't fail. You can't fail this business.
You've got to give it time.
You've got to give it time.
Yeah.
But once you've made the decision and you've put the intention out there, you will achieve that success. So just quickly, can everyone throw in the chat box? Natalia, you asked for the address. It's on the flyer. It's at the bottom of the flyer.
If it's not on the bottom of the flyer, babe, I did edit the post in the team page. So the post I did today, and I'll do it every Monday with all the events, I have written the address in that post.
Okay, so it's in the post. Right, you'll find it on the team page. I want to know, comment below, what is the amount of money you want to earn in February? So when your paycheck comes through on the 10th of March, what do you want it to look like? So how much work do we need to do in February to make the March paycheck look amazing? Give me some numbers.
$400.
$400. And make it realistic from what you got last month to where you could get 800.
800, great.
Let's see, 2 SDVS, so you're going to get that 400 bonus from both. Naomi, oh, easy. You're going to be cracking on 50.
Babe, I think you already earned that. Love it.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
All right, so there's some inspiration for
Oh,
you.
David just jumped on. We're about to wrap up, David, but hello.
So, buddy, you can watch the recording anyway.
Yes.
So yeah, I want you guys to really think: what phase are you in? Are you really in the decision phase, or are you ready to make the commitment? So many people start the year thinking 2017 is my year. Well, it's only your choice what this year is going to bring. So let's just pull out all the stops. You've got Kim's Facebook. You've probably got me on Facebook. So send us a private message. Say, I need help. I need help. I don't know what to do. I'm stuck. I need help. How can I move forward? Wherever you are in your business, or if you're doing really well and you just need an extra boost of motivation and ideas, reach out and we can do a Zoom based on, okay, what do we need to do to progress your business even further? So we're here to help. We're here to do that. You guys are not alone on this journey. You've got all your sidelines on the Zoom, and you've got me and Kim helping too.
Yeah, I love it. So thank you so much, guys. I just want to recap with what we went over. I think the main thing we took away was how to network, and the highest paying activity for that is creating friendships so you can bring people to events. So be a professional inviter, because isn't it easier to build a friendship and be like, actually, I've got this event that I'm co-hosting. You don't even have to be hosting it. You say I'm co-hosting it, right? On Thursday night, I would absolutely love for you to come. I've got a free ticket. We know it's free. We don't have tickets. But when you word it like that, people feel like, oh, I would love to come. And I say that. I don't even say Juice Plus. I say, we have a wellness event on. Come along. If it's super, super, super brand new relationship, you might want to talk a bit more about what you do. But that's what I do and it works, right? And if you're like, I don't have any events to go to, or those night times don't work, don't let that be the excuse that, oh, it doesn't work for me, I can't go. When we didn't have these events and we started, we had to do our own. So do your own and then ask for our help. Be like, I want to do an event. I'm really scared. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to do it. Can you help me? We'll be like, yep, we'll be there with bells on. But just ask, because we don't know, and we can't offer, there's over 100 people just in Team Coconuts, and we can't offer every single person. I can't call them up saying, guys, do you want to do an event? Do you want to do an event? Because we will run out of time to do these events. There won't be enough time in the week. So please reach out and do those high paying activities, what we discussed, new conversations, follow-ups, events, team training, or, reaching out and do a coaching call with one of us. We will give you tasks, but we will offer them for you. We've got 59 seconds. Would you like to say anything?
Timer.
Yeah, because
Oh, amazing. You're great.
I don't want to take
All
that
right.
out.
I want to hear from you guys. I like hearing you guys talk.
We've got a minute.
Anyone want to ask anything
Do you wanna
quickly
just
or put in the
stop the
chat?
recording? All right, just stop.
I don't know what I'm doing with this thing.
Did you press stop, babe?
I don't know.